Okay.
Oh.
We get started.
Okay.
Joined by Micah Zandee-Hart, Lindsay Browning. We'll just open it up for questions right away.
Okay, so going into this game, you guys had a loss and a tie against Princeton. So what was your attitude going into this game?
I'd say one thing our coach said is that we focused a little bit too much on a bit of animosity in our last game against them. And today we just wanted to focus on ourselves and playing our game.
Yeah, for sure. It was all about just playing at home and just staying focused on the game plan and not getting too into everything else that was going on and just doing what we needed to do.
And how does it feel to get redemption against them then?
Pretty good.
Yeah, it feels good, for sure. For sure. We're only half the way there, though, so.
Lindsay, what was going through your head, when you went into the game in the first, and what made you able to shut the door the rest of the way?
Really just do anything that it would take. I guess it definitely wasn't Marlene's fault. And so just do whatever the team needs me to do.
Does it feel good to step in? You weren't expecting to have to do what you did today. Does it feel good to step in and help your team win this huge game?
It definitely feels good that we won, but there's always we're great friends amongst the goalies, and it's always a little a tough having to take Marlene out.
Did you say anything to Marlene, or Marlene say anything to you after the game, or when you subbed in for her?
We're just always supportive of each other. And, it wasn't her fault, and she supported me all the way, so I really appreciate that.
So it's definitely a really fast-paced game, always a Princeton player on your back. How was it dealing with that pace and such fierce competition today?
I think we knew Princeton was going to come hard. We always have tough games against them, and I think building up just in practice in the last part of the season, it was all about keeping that tempo up and being ready for that pressure. So I think that's how we prepared for it, and we knew it was coming, and I think we handled it well.
Micah, can you walk us through the game-winning goal that you saw in that play?
I can't tell you much, but we knew we had to get pucks on net, get them through. They're a really good team at clogging things up and blocking shots. So we just had to get pucks through, and when the puck bounced out, that's what I was thinking. So nothing too crazy.
You'll have the winner of Clarkson and Colgate tomorrow. How do you prepare for them, having just played what feels like 2 games?
That'll be on the coaches. So obviously we're going to watch this game coming up and scout them both and get them prepared for either team. So.
Micah and Lindsay, thank you. You guys can go celebrate your team if you want.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You guys snuck by me. I didn't know you were out here.
Your turn, Coach.
And we have Coach Doug Derraugh. You want to just give us a quick opening statement, your thoughts on today's game?
Yeah, obviously a great hockey game by both teams. Princeton came out hard, got off to a lead, obviously, and give credit to them. Played a real strong game, and I guess for us, staying patient, not getting too individualistic, and not making too many more defensive mistakes to stick with it, and ended up paying off for us in the end. But I thought it was a great hockey game by both teams, certainly an entertaining hockey game, I think, for the fans. So I thought it was a great reflection of women's hockey and a great demonstration of a great game by both teams.
Anyone have any questions for Coach?
What did you guys have to do on your power plays to convert? Because that seems to be a struggle today for you guys.
It's been a struggle for us for probably the last 3 weeks, but it was really strong up until that point. So for whatever reason, the last little while we've been haven't been able to get anything going in that regard. So obviously now everybody's got a video and they see what you're doing on the power play. So we're gonna have to make a few adjustments in that regard. I think for me personally, I feel like we got to be willing to put more pucks to the net. I think we're thinking too much about our structure and about certain plays that we're looking for rather than just getting bodies to the net and getting pucks to the net.
What went into the decision to switch goaltenders early on today?
Well, Lindsay's been great all year long. We put her in, I think it was the Clarkson-St. Lawrence weekend, and she did a great job for us that weekend. And so we've felt all along that we were confident in both of our goaltenders, and we felt today that, again, like Lindsay said, not Marlene's fault, but we thought maybe we put in our other goaltender and it changes our mindset a little bit too. But Lindsay did a great job, made some really big saves for us, and thankfully it ended up working out.
And then just going back to the beginning of the game, playing from behind, how did that change the nature of the game?
Yeah, it's always tough, when you get behind. Everybody talks about how big the first goal is in ice hockey, and it's always huge. The problem when you get behind in a hockey game is that your big players then decide that they're just going to play as individuals and try to do everything on their own. It just makes matters worse, and then you make another mistake and end up being down another goal. And so that's why I was really trying to reinforce with them to be patient. It was 2-0 early. We still had, I think, about 50 minutes of the game left, and so we just felt that, stick with it, you'll get your chances, and we'll chip away at it here. The big thing is we can't make another big defensive mistake and get down 3-0, or we're in big trouble. So.
One more question for Coach here.
How big was Maddie's goal to tie it? What did you see on that play?
Massive. What a beautiful play by her. I mean, she's such a skilled player. And to have the poise to do that, most players will come down after they make a nice move on the defenseman and just come down the wing and shoot that puck. But to have the poise to fake it and get the goaltender over and go all the way around and stuff it, that was a real skilled goal.
Thank you, Doug. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.